Elecciones en Denver. Conoce a los candidatos en 8 minutos. Un espacio producido por el Comercio de Colorado.
Preséntese usted misma a nuestros lectores.
Well, I'm first just thrilled to be here. My name is Brough. I'm running for Denver mayor, and I'm running because I really believe we can do better as a city to serve all of our residents. And I've had experience being able to work for the city, and this is a chance to do it again.
Según su punto de vista, ¿cuál es el problema más urgente que hay en Denver en este momento?
I know you want me to pick just one, but I'm going to pick three because I think these are issues across the board. They're affecting all of us. So first would be community safety, and I think we can make our communities safer. Second issue would be homelessness and camping, and I think we can house and shelter people. And the third would be housing affordability overall. And I think we can build a city where all of us can live. Our kids can choose Denver, and our parents can stay in the homes they raised us.
¿Cómo resolver el problema de las personas sin hogar en Denver?
Yeah, I really appreciate this question. What I did is I looked at other cities who've housed people more effectively than we have. And there's 5 things they do differently. I won't list all 5 here. I'll release them and you'll see them. But they're really, they're not rocket science. Like, we need to build shelters that people can go into. And they feel comfortable, they're safe, their belongings are safe, they can be with their family, and they'll come into shelters. But I also believe we can help keep people in the housing they're in so they're not evicted and they're not facing this. Those are 2 big issues that I would take on.
¿Cómo cree usted que se debe combatir el problema de la criminalidad en Denver?
This is, I was Hickenlooper's chief of staff when he was mayor. I worked closely with our manager of safety, our police chief, and I've developed policies that I think we can recognize how to keep all of our communities safer than we are today. And I think it starts by, first, let's send the right people to the right response. So this is mental health professionals when we need them, and police when we need them. And I think we can do even more of that kind of distinction on those 911 calls. But I also believe we have to attract more people to be in our police department, and I think there's key things we can do that will make our department more attractive and invite more people to be officers in the city.
¿Qué le contesta usted a las personas cuando le dicen que usted aspira a ser la alcaldesa de una ciudad cada vez más cara como es Denver?
I would say, I think they're right, but I also think there's ways we could fix it. I think in our history, we keep telling the market, the private sector, what we want them to build, and I just don't think they're going to be able to build the amount of it we need or the speed at which we need it. And so instead, I would propose as mayor that I start to build that housing product, which are primarily for sale condos that our community can live in, where it's our the first home we purchase. And the reason this is so important is this is how we build wealth in this nation. It starts with home ownership. It stabilizes what you pay every month, and it allows you to make Denver your home.
El Distrito Escolar de Denver parece que ha venido posponiendo decisiones que inevitablemente va a tener que tomar. Para usted, que la educación es tan importante, ¿cuál es el consejo que usted le da a la Junta Escolar del DPS?
I think I'll probably do more than just give them advice, because I think your point is well taken. A city is only as good as its school district, and ours needs help. We have much work to do, whether you look at the disparities and achievement gaps based on race, which are some of the largest in the nation, or you look at just the functioning of our board. We can do better in both regards, and we have to. So I think what you'll see me do is have a cabinet member who's directly working with DPS, but also reporting to our community on our outcomes and where we're improving and what else we need to do. Leadership and governance of Denver Public Schools is going to be everything for our future, and I think together we have to hold leaders accountable, but also help support them in the hard work ahead to deliver our kids the education they deserve and our future demands.
¿Cuál cree usted que es el aspecto que diferencia o caracteriza a la ciudad de Denver?
I think there's a lot of things unique, but I got to tell you, I think the most unique is, and I'm sure every city says this, but we're unique in terms of our people in a very important way. And that is, we're very welcoming. We're welcoming in terms of whether you're walking into a space that you don't think you belong, whether you moved recently to Denver and you're trying to find your way and make connections. Our doors open easily. I think this is something we don't want to lose. It's often associated with small towns. And I think there's no reason a big city can't continue to operate that way, where you get the chance to meet people you'd never meet, to make connections, to create a future, to our kids get those opportunities. That's what we have to hold on to, and I will work very hard to ensure we build community in Denver, because it really does make a difference.
¿A cuál prefiere? ¿A los Denver Broncos o a los Denver Nuggets?
This is the most unfair question you're asking me. I love both teams, and I've attended games for both these last seasons, but I got to go with the Nuggets. I'm cheering them on and excited, very excited to see them.
¿En qué invierte usted el tiempo libre?
How I spend my free time is I like to ride my bike. I've commuted to work on my bike for 30 years. I did it in the beginning to save money because it was less expensive. I didn't have to pay for parking or gas. I do it today because it's good for my brain. So I love doing that. But of course, running for office, I spend a lot of time with you all in your living rooms, and that has been absolutely wonderful.
Déjenos un mensaje final.
My last message would be this. I know we have a lot of challenges in Denver today, and I know many families are struggling. My family has been in the position of struggling through many of the issues we face today as well. What I can tell you is this: we can do better than we're doing today. We can deliver a better future for you and your family, but we're going to have to do it together, and I would ask your help to do just that.